What's up, guys? So, welcome to my live Devil's Advocate. Um, I make these videos. I'm going live to make videos that I usually cut up to put onto my main channel. Right, the link of my main channel is in the description down below. Please check it out. I think you guys would like it. If you guys like the live, you definitely will love um, the content on my main channel. So we will be reacting to some Kendra G videos. Okay, so that will be fun. Um, it's always interesting. Let's, all right, let's get started reacting to this Kendra G video.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Hi, what's your name, babe?
I'm Jessica.
Jessica. Where you calling us from, honey?
Cali, the Bay Area to be specific.
Bay Area. How old are you?
I'm 26.
26. What you do for a living?
I'm a property manager, but I'm in school to get my real estate license.
Property manager. Okay. So Jessica, property manager, Bay Area, 26. What's the zodiac sign?
I'm a Leo.
A Leo.
Leo.
And you have any children?
I do. I have a 2-year-old son.
Oh, why you not with the dad?
Mutual differences.
Mutual differences?
Yeah. We was together for like 7 years and then it just didn't work out after.
Red flag, absolute red flag. Off the bat, she's very cute. Okay. This is something that I don't understand people, right? Especially women. You were with the person for 7 years. Okay. That was a lot. And you spent a lot of time with the person. Fine. But on top of that, right? You gave him a child. So let's hypothetical assumption, right? She was with him 7 years. Her child's 2. So when she was with him for 5 years already, she thought it was a good idea. She thought, okay, I love this man enough. I think this guy is maybe a good father. I hopefully I'm seeing a future with this man. I'm gonna give him a kid. Let's have a kid, right? Now, 2 years after having that kid, then you don't think that you guys grow apart. You don't. You were. This is sometimes I this is the fickleness, and women don't see the craziness of it. You were with him for 5 years already. Okay? You didn't grow apart. You didn't, I don't know, you still loved him. 5 years. You decide to have the next level of commitment. Should be marriage, but fine. You chose to have a child instead. Okay? Now you went to a higher level of commitment. Higher bond with the man. Having a child. Okay, great. Now, after having a child, after being with him for years, now you don't work out. What? See, you got, like, in my mind, right? Maybe other guys don't think this, right? In my mind, I'm thinking about this, right? The last man you were, or not the last man, but this man you were with him for 5 years. You gave him a child, and that didn't work out. You were with him for so long, and you gave him a child to bond yourself, to bond each other with, because he's forever in your life, right? If he's any kind of man, right? He's forever in your life, and that didn't work out. So now, what is the next man's going to do to change to be the difference? Because you obviously love the man because you were with him for 5 years. You gave him a child. So what can the next man do that the first man didn't do? I mean, that's the thing where the illogicalness of it, and I honestly believe that's a red flag, because honestly, she looks good, so I can't think that, like, you know, it's not about looks or it's just honestly, I feel like she's hard to deal with, and she's a poor judge in character. She stayed with the man that she didn't deem worthy for long-term commitment. She stayed with a man. She chose a man to give him a child, even though she didn't see a future with him. It's a red flag.
After we have my son.
Okay. So this is Jessica, Bay Area, Cali, 26, Leo, has a 2-year-old, and is a property manager. What kind of man you looking for now, baby?
You know, hard working man. I love a man that's handy too, though, because, you know, a lot of men nowadays don't even know how to change a tire. And it's like, I'm trying to call my man to, you feel me? I got a flat tire on the road.
You're not a traditional woman. You think you want a traditional man? You want a man, a handyman? Really? What are you? Are you feminine? I mean, it's like this is the thing where women ask for something, but do they qualify for that?
I need somebody.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Not family oriented, seeing that I got a son. I know a lot of men don't want women with kids, so that's definitely a deal breaker for me. And I don't like men that smoke cigarettes. Like, it's just out.
Okay, no men that smoke cigarettes. Does he have to look a certain way?
Preferably fit. I mean, to me, I just feel like if you take care of yourself, that's not saying you got to be in the gym every day, but I just feel like if you don't take care of yourself, how can you love yourself?
How can you love yourself? Okay. And does he have to make a certain amount of money?
Preferably more than me. I mean, I make about like 60 to 70 a year, so more or at least match me.
Okay, so make at least 60 to 70 or more, or 67, which would be matching you, or more.
Yeah.
Could he have kids already?
Yeah, I don't mind kids. I mean, depending on your situation with your baby mama. Somebody earlier said, like, men do like to double back around this age. I do believe that's true. However, it's not the case for me. But, you know, everyone's situation is different.
I mean, that's what I was going to say, because both women that said it, yourself included, you guys, I mean, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but you both are baby mamas, so they can think that about
that's why I'm like, I don't mind men with kids. I think it just depends on your situation. Like, me and my ex have a great co-parenting relationship, and we don't double back on each other. But then again, we were also friends before we even had my son. So,
first of all, I don't trust that. No, you can't trust it. You don't trust it. They were friends. That's the thing where, see, you hear more things. It's like, so a man comes into this, why am I even trying? You were friends with a man. You were in at least a 5-year relationship before you had a child with a man. You had a child with him. And that shit still didn't work. And you still have a good relationship with him. It's great for your child. But it says, it's kind of a red flag that, why would you, this I would have digged in deeper. Why would you leave the man?
I think that's very important.
I hear, is that your son in the background?
Yeah, he watches Spider-Man.
What's the age range you would date?
25 to 36. I talked to a 40-year-old once. It was not giving what I thought it was gonna give, and yeah.
So you want 25. What was the older man giving that she didn't think was gonna give?
Childish, surprisingly.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Let's do the Kendra Cam. I know they want to see this body, child.
Can you see me well enough?
Yes, we can see you. Okay. Like you have a great shape.
Thank you.
Okay. So Jessica, when was your last relationship?
It depends on what you consider a relationship. Somebody asked me to be their girlfriend, then my ex.
Wait, sorry, I cut you off. I missed. So start from that. Start from Start from when you said it, because it just decides on what you consider a relationship.
So to elaborate on that, I was dating this guy, and to him, I was his girlfriend, but I did let him know that, I want to be asked to be your girlfriend. Like, you can't just tell people, like, oh, yeah, this is my girl. You didn't ask me. I like to, I don't know. I'm a little old school when it comes to that. And, yeah, so then apparently.
This is the thing here. Women don't need... Women are... She's so immature. She's very immature in her way she thinks. Okay, asking for a man, she's saying old school, traditional man and fix tires, be a handyman, and all this shit. You are a baby mama. You had a kid out of wedlock. What about you qualifies for traditional men? I mean, besides her looks, this is the thing where it seems like all she has is her looks. Who cares if she's a property manager? Okay, who cares? I mean, literally, it don't matter. You're not spending your money on men. You're requiring a man to make as much as you, most likely more than you. So, besides for her looks, that's it. That's all she has is her face and her body. That's it. What makes you qualify for these men? Because obviously, right? You seem to not.
We broke up, but yeah.
Okay. So when was that?
September.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
September.
Okay. What are 3 flaws you have to work on, Jessica?
I'm sorry?
What are 3 flaws you have to work on?
3 things I need to work on: being more disciplined myself. Also, it was crazy. I was thinking about my answers when you was asking these questions to other people. Damn, that's kind of hard. I have been doing a lot of self-reflection lately. I just feel like I need to work on just my mental space. I wouldn't say I'm fully ready for a relationship right now, but I am interested in getting to know people. It's just my dating right now just hasn't been the best.
Your dating hasn't been the best.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And why?
I can tell you this, right? She's like I'm saying, she's good looking. But I think she's attracted to and attracted. She attracts and she's attracted to the type of men where she's just not going to have success. She's just not going to get what she wants. I don't see it, right? Because it looks like, and she says it, right? It's not the best. She's attracted to the type of men, okay, that just won't succeed. And women do this all the time. The men that they want those men to turn into the men that they're asking for. You know, the handyman, the old school men, shit like that, right? But they want the men that they like, the men that they're attracted to shift their personality, shift their principles into the men that they are asking for.
Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Oh, wait. I do need to work on my cooking. I'll let y'all know that. I'm not the best cooker. I'm not the best chef. A guy would be lucky to...
I honestly don't... I see nothing about her or hear nothing about her that she's all traditional. So, this is the thing where I think is ridiculous. Women ask for traditional men, traditional relationships, but they are not traditional.
To date me, one, I'm very family oriented. I'm very loving. I have such a big heart. I'm a very understanding person. I know Leos have a bad rep for being like controlling, which I've also been working on. But I don't know. I just
I believe it, right? It's usually the pretty ones are hard to deal with.
feel like I'm a very understanding person.
You're a very understanding person. All right, let's do it. Jessica, Cali, Bay Area, 26, Leo, a mom to two, has and a property manager. All right, boo. How can the guy reach?
I think it's. I say it right. I always think that it is always ridiculous, right? That women are they demand, they expect, they want these traditional men, and yet they wonder why they don't attract these men or can keep these men because they're not fit for these men. It's just it. They're not raised to be, right? They're not raised to be traditional themselves. So they don't qualify. But it's absolutely ridiculous that. I mean, she wants what she wants. I'm not saying that she shouldn't want it, right? I'm just saying that she don't qualify for it. Most women do. Most women don't. I mean, that's what I mean. Most women, modern day women, they do not qualify for traditional relationships. At best, they qualify for 50-50. Look at this, right? She said she wants a man to make just as much as her. So, what's the importance of you making how much you make and he makes how he makes? Well, if you do 50-50, then it matters that you make how much you make. If you do traditional, right, where he's taking care of the things, it don't matter what you make then. Your job is useless. This is the thing, right? Women put such an importance on, oh, she wants to get a real estate license. She's a property manager. Okay, well, great. Let's put that to use, right? Let's do a 50-50 relationship. This is what I'm saying, right? I would say women have created this because women, it's just the relationship dynamic nowadays, okay? So, in turn, I think with modern day women, they fit better with 50-50. Of course, they dream and ask for traditional relationship, but they just don't qualify for it. I mean, I was talking to this woman, right? She's saying her man is amazing. Her ex, right? Her ex-husband was amazing. He was traditional, right? He took care of everything. He was attentive to her and all that stuff. But she said that she had to leave him because he was controlling. That she couldn't chase her dream, chase her career. Girl, why would you expect perfection? You got a traditional, and you know what she said that? She said that in any relationship she will be in, right, from now on, she still expects the man to pay and take care of her and all that stuff. Do you not understand what that comes along with? It's like she gets triggered because I said that, okay, no, you don't know. No, that's not how it works. You don't expect a man to pay for everything and not have any control on how he uses his money, on things that his money touches. This is what women just like. I said women are unfit to be with traditional men. Let's try another one. Alright, let's check out this Kendra G video.
What you writing down, girl?
Hey, Kendra.
Oh, look at you and your dog.
Oh, yeah.
What's your name, baby?
Toya.
Koya?
Toya.
Toya. Toya, where you calling me from, love?
Tallahassee, Florida.
Where?
Tallahassee. I'm from
Florida is a big state tonight. I got a lot of people from Florida tonight. Tallahassee, Florida. How old are you?
Come. I am 40. Just turned 40 October 6th. Libra.
Libra gang.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Okay? The older a woman is, the bigger the red flag is. She is 40. Dating for women is easy. Women will always find men that want to be with them, have sex with them, be boyfriend and girlfriend with them, want to marry them. And yet, at 40, you're still on the dating market. What does that say? One, You choose terrible men. It's a red flag, right? Women, like, they're poor judging characters. They give their bodies to men that they don't see a future with. They fall in love with men that doesn't see a future with. They give children to men that they call deadbeats later on. Okay, so you're poor judge in men. You're attracted to terrible men, and you attract terrible men. And two, okay, you most likely are hard to deal with. So yes, you're a red flag.
Okay, you have any children?
No.
No kids. What you do for a living?
At 40, no kids. She doesn't qualify for a new marriage, right? She doesn't qualify for a marriage. You know, I read the title, right? But she doesn't qualify for marriage. They don't, because I personally believe, right? This is what I advocate, right? Marriage is a terrible thing for men. There's no benefit. But I'm a big supporter in, if you want to have kids with someone, right? You should get married. Because marriage is not logical, but the only logic in getting married is to have kids. So you can show this woman that you're giving her security, that you are willing to take on this risk, this big risk for children, okay? That you want to show your children the stability, right? You want to show your children the strong bond, being husband and wife, okay? The strong family bond, and it's that's what's worth it, right? That's the only thing that I would agree to someone getting married.
I am an IT equipment manager. I work in IT.
IT equipment manager. So Toya, Florida, Tallahassee, 40, Libra, no kids, IT equipment manager. Let's do it. What kind of man you looking for, honey?
Somebody that is a leader, someone that can be accountable and take responsibility for their actions. A lot of, yeah. Yeah. I don't require too much. Just own yourself, own your stuff.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Liars, cheaters, just people that kind of portray to be something that they're not.
Okay. Does he have to look a certain way?
No.
No.
I mean, he needs to be presentable.
Okay, be presentable. What about money? He got to make a certain amount of money?
I would say 70, 80 is fine.
70, 80, that's fine. Should he be in Florida?
This is the thing, right? Off the bat, any woman that asks for a man that makes over 50K, you are asking for above average men. Not like amazing men, right? Not the 100K men, but you're still asking for above average men. 50K is the average for most men, okay? Anything more, you're asking for men that do decently well. I said it, right? I think men that do 60 to 80K are good. That's a good, decent life, decent job. Okay, you're doing very well. So this is the thing where women asking for above average men when really you are average at best. Nothing about you say you're above average. So, okay. I would like men to know that if you make 60 to 80K, you are you are doing well. You should be proud of yourself. As men, you should be proud of yourself. That you're doing relatively, you are above average. That's amazing. Being above average makes you amazing. So I'm saying, like, you should be proud of yourself because I'm proud of you too.
No.
No. All right. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay. Hey.
They say your dog is so Your dog is adorable. Okay. We can see your dog is very much attached to you.
Oh my God, every time I move. Come.
So he has to be a dog person.
Yes. Well, I don't like do all the weird stuff. Like she has her own bed. She doesn't sleep in the bed with me. She not.
But what's the weird stuff? She got an outfit on.
What you think that's weird?
No, listen, I was once a dog mommy. I will say this. Shout out to Philadelphia. If you are a day one cousin, you know Philadelphia. I used to host a show at times with Philadelphia in my arms. She was literally my child. That my first child, she would go down in history as. But some people would say I did too much. You know, she had clothes. I mean, she had everything. So as a doggy mommy in my past, I get it. To me, it's not a lot. But
Yeah.
to people who don't know dogs, they would potentially think it's a lot.
Yeah. Well, the weird stuff is like kissing the mouth and sleeping in the bed and
Okay.
go far.
So you don't do none of that, right? No kissing in the mouth.
No.
Okay, no. Okay, well, we got that covered. All right, what was your last relationship, Toya?
I was talking to someone maybe a little less than a year ago.
A little less than a year ago. Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
A little less than a year ago.
A little less than a year ago. Okay, why do you think so long?
I'm looking for something specific. Like I'm looking for actually look that has just some type of drive, I'm looking for a husband. This would be my second marriage. I was married for 12 years. I've been divorced 5. And
What?
Hopefully we'll talk about it, but it's a red flag already. I absolutely disdain women like this. You are with someone for 12 years, married on top of that, okay? And then statistically, right, she left. Statistically. Who knows, right? We'll get here. But if you can be with someone for that long and your relationship still end, that's got to say something about you. That's got to say something about you. You decided this man was... You love this man. You decided this man, you could see a future with him. Right? I mean, like, 12 years... You must have seen everything about him. And yet, it still would end. Or let's go with what I'm assuming. You still left him. What's the next man going to do? What could the next man do that the man that you stayed with 12 years and married to couldn't have done? 12 years. It's not like you were with him 1 or 2 years, 3 years. You were with him for 12 years and married with him. And you still left. What's the next man going to do? This is what I'm thinking when women think that there's perfection out there. I'm going to leave this man and I can find my perfect man out there. My soulmate. What do you think there's out there? What does women think that there's going to be out there? Women always think that there's going to be better. There's always better out there. Okay, fine. Good luck. You're 40 and you're still looking.
You guys get divorced.
he was very stagnant. I got married at 22 years old. And, growing into myself and understanding who I was, we just weren't the same. He was a little bit
I was right. She left him.
older, but he was very stagnant and he didn't want to own property. He just didn't want to better himself. He just was cool with being in the and then he started cheating. So I'm like, yeah.
Okay.
Here.
Now, I don't condone cheating, right? But it seems like within those 12 years, she was probably unhappy already. She probably, it's only an assumption, right? Maybe it's wrong. But how she's saying things, right? She's saying he's stagnant, he was going nowhere. She was probably unhappy already. And then probably just made the relationship unbearable. I'm not giving I'm not trying to give this man an excuse, but I'm saying, like you said, he cheated. In she probably was unhappy, or most likely she was already unhappy, made the relationship unhappy. So the man just, yeah, he stepped out. I don't agree with that, but I'm saying, like, this is a thing where you're hoping. It's like you got. This is the thing. Women want everything, right? They want perfection. Stagnant. Was he not? I mean, like, was he not paying the bills? She's not saying that. She's just saying that this is not. This is. She's saying that this man doesn't have like big aspirations, right? He's like, he makes 50K now. She wants a man to make that man to grow and make 100K, then grow to make 1 million. You know, constantly growing, constantly, trajectory is constantly going up. She didn't say this man was not paying bills, was not loving her, was not taking care of, you know, his responsibility. But he didn't have high aspirations. Not every man is going to be an Elon Musk. It's going to be an entrepreneur. It's going to be like the next Jeff Bezos, right? Trying to be entrepreneurs, own multiple properties. It's like, what? Do you want the man for the man, or you want the man because like he's going to become rich one day? It's just a thing where women just like, so the next man better be owning properties, better be like, and she said, this is the thing, right? Why, you know what? Do not trust women that say, oh, I want the man to just make 60 to 80K or whatever. No, you, like most women, want a man to make 100K and to continuously make more. She proved it, right? By her subtle words, her other words, right? To show that what man that makes like 60K or 70K are owning multiple properties? No, she wants the man to make. This is what I'm saying, right? Women say things to try to not make them seem like materialistic, gold diggers, or all those other stuff, right? They don't want to make themselves seem bad. But they essentially will out themselves. You essentially want a man to make 100K and continuously making more and more.
So he started cheating. So you guys got divorced 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to get married again?
I do.
You don't qualify for it.
Okay, fair enough. God, why can't I think my next question? Oh, when was the last? Oh, you told me a year ago. Okay. What are 3 flaws you have to work on?
I'm an overthinker. I think I start showing that I like a person before I figure out if they kind of like me, and probably being nonchalant during argument. I don't like to argue. I don't like to speak to men in bad ways, so I kind of don't even like let it bother me. Even though it may be bothering me, I don't I don't let it bother me. So I've been told that's been a flaw. I don't really speak up.
Okay, you don't really speak up. Okay. And what's the age range you would date? You're 40.
Yes, I would probably do 38 to 48 or 38 to 50 maybe.
38 to 4. Oh, you go 38 to 50. Could he have kids?
Yes, not too many and not too young.
Okay. You don't. I think you want to say no.
Well, my ex had a lot of kids.
How many kids?
He had like 6.
Well, wait. You got married at 22.
Yeah, he was 7 years older than me. And
So at 22 years old, when you were 22, he was 20. What is that? 30?
yeah, he was about 30.
And he
Yeah.
had 6 kids already.
Yes.
Why did you marry him?
We grew up together. It was something familiar, you know. It's a long story, Kendra. Like,
Women are absolutely unbelievable. Remember what I said, right? They attract and they're attracted to terrible men. They choose terrible men. What do you think? What type of man, okay, At 28, she's 22. She said 7 years, 29, almost 30. Okay, at 30, having 6 kids already by 30. Wow. Okay, 6 by 30. What type of man do you think you're dating or marrying? I'm surprised she didn't have a kid with him. I'm surprised. 12 years? I mean, I'm really surprised. And then he cheated on her. I mean, what do you expect this type of man? It's like, do women even, like, vet men? I mean, like, it's a red flag. You see this man is like, most likely, I'm assuming, he have 6 kids by multiple women. Right? Not just 1 or 2. Probably like 3 or 4. Okay? How could you see that man as a viable candidate? Okay? How? And fine, if you do see him as a viable candidate, you changing up your mind shows you that, you know what, you never did see him as a viable candidate. You were just, like she said, right? She grew up with him, so he was familiar. So she just did that. What? You just like you didn't take it seriously, right? The responsibility, the seriousness of it, right? Being with someone for most of your life, or a good chunk of your life, okay? 12 years is a long time, and then married to the person. You did not take that seriously at all. You didn't take the vows seriously, and you didn't take choosing a man seriously.
My mom kind of distilled in me not to have a lot of trust for men when I went off to college, and not to let anybody get me pregnant and that type of stuff. So I didn't date all through college. I didn't talk to men or anything. So when I came back, being in my hometown, he was just familiar, comfortable. He kind of wore me down a little bit. And I was, I'm cool with the kids. He didn't really have them, like only 4 of them was full time. And by the time we decided to wait a little bit till they got older. And by the time that happened, I realized I was kind of the only one doing the most for the children. So I'm like, I didn't want to add to my list of things to do. And then
Let me ask you this: did you guys never want kids yourselves?
I did at one point before I saw how I was having to do everything myself, kind of for them.
And then you didn't want to have kids of your own then.
Add to that with him, but I always thought it wasn't gonna really last. But now I'm open to it.
Got you. Okay.
This is the thing where women don't. Women do they heavily underestimate the advice of not having kids later on in your life. Again, I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm not saying that you can't. Of course, you can have kids. I've heard women in their 50s have kids. But you underestimate the risk to your life, that is. You underestimate the risk to your health, right? Bleeding, non-stop bleeding, or I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you have a higher chance of postpartum. Okay, but I'm not sure about that. But still, there's other complications to your risk. You can die. Alright? I mean, you can die. And hell, women can die giving birth in their 20s and 30s. So, you pushing it on into your 40s when your health is not the same as when you're in your 20s. So, it is ridiculous. I mean, not saying that you can't, but let's I always do this, right? I do this a few times, right? Do the life calculator, right? She's 40. Let's say she takes a man, and it takes her, let's say, almost a year to find a man. Okay? Or, you know what? Let's give her such a great time schedule, okay? She's 40. She meets a man tomorrow from this show, okay? Tomorrow. Well, let's say you should evaluate the man for a good while. Let's say 2 years. 2 years. Okay, now you're 42. Okay, 42. He's going to propose to you and marry you in a few months. Let's say now you're 43 and now you're married. Okay, 43. Okay, and this is like a rush. This is a rush time clock. 43. Now, okay, now you start trying to get pregnant. You might have your child at 44, around 44. Seriously? You're just putting you're putting your life on you're putting your life in harm's way because of your stupid ass decisions. And I'm really lightning speed this time clock. Okay, this whole time schedule. This is lightning speed. It's like happening within a couple months, right? Like getting married to a person and having kids within like a 3-4 year time clock is quite crazy.
Just out of curiosity, how many children's moms did your ex-husband have?
2.
2. Okay.
2? Really? 2? This bull is like, he's a red flag. I mean, it's already a red flag having 6, but if he had 2, let's even it out. He had 3 kids with each. Seriously? I mean, like, I would question the man. Like, why would you have 3 kids with both each one, hypothetically, and not still be with any of them? How can you have so many kids with a woman and not still be with that woman? See, unless she left you, which, let's say this, right? Unless she left you, that also makes you a red flag because you are probably terrible. I'm not, again, I'm holding everyone accountable. She was definitely hold the woman accountable too, but, you know. But still, that doesn't take away from the fact that this man is a red flag because having 3 kids with him and still not wanting to be with him, that's a red flag. So, I mean, unless you know, I mean, I don't know. Unless we know more of the story, that she just used them for kids.
Okay, fair enough. So that's over. All right, Toya. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Let's see. I think I'm resourceful. I do understand how to create that peaceful, safe space for a man. I'm very submissive.
How? Right? Let's say this, right? She didn't date in college. She was with one man for 12 years. She has very little relationship experience. So,
and I think that's why it's really important for me to have a certain type of person, because when you're submissive, you can run into a lot of toxic men. Yeah, and you know, I basically know how to take care of I know how to be a wife.
Okay, she knows how to be a wife. So let's do it. Her name is Toya, Tallahassee, Florida. She's 40, a Libra, no kids, IT equipment manager. Would like you to make between 70 to 80K. 38 to 45 is the age range. She was actually married before, with desire to get married again. How can the man reach out?
I mean, she seems like a nice lady. I'm not, none of these ladies not all of them. I'm not really bagging on their personality. More like their delusions and the hypocrisy of what they're asking for or what they want and stuff. It's just, you're 40, right? You have very little experience in relationships and dealing with men. And you want a leader type man. Yeah, you're submissive, but still, a leader type man. This is something I keep on saying, right? Women ask for a certain type of man. Do you know he's controlling? Are you able to deal with a controlling? This is the thing when women don't understand. You ask for a traditional leadership type men. Do you know those men are controlling? Are you able to deal with those type of men? Women seriously do not know what they're asking for. And then when they ask for it, they don't like it. But then they leave that relationship, then ask for that same type of man again, and then expect that man to be different. It's just ridiculous. Yeah. Let me see the comment section. See, I agree with this one, right? He was talking about how she's when women leave men that's stagnant. Okay? If he was a bum and didn't want to improve in life, I get that, right? The problem I have is when women meet men with a certain career, then try to change that man because they have in their mind an ideal guy they want. I remember my track and field coach wife leaving him because she wanted him to move up in career, but he enjoyed what he did for a living. If a man has a career and enjoy it, stop viewing him as a bum because it's not the career you dream your man to have. I agree. Fancy car. Let's see the other comment. I'm just reading comments. Okay, I'm just reading comments. I know I shouldn't. It's taking a while. So let's start with another one. Alright, let's react to another Kendra G video.
Really? Oh
Hello?
my God.
Hi.
Hi.
You're here.
I'm here.
Is your name Lucy?
Yeah.
Lucy, where you calling me from, boo?
I'm calling from LA.
LA. How old are you?
22.
Are you nervous?
A little, yeah.
Don't be nervous. What's your zodiac sign?
Capricorn.
Capricorn. You have any children?
No.
No kids. Lucy, LA, 22, Capricorn, no kids. What you do for a living?
I'm in school.
You're in school, you have no job, how you pay your bills?
I I live like I'm in a dorm currently, so I don't pay bills.
Okay. All right, let's get to it. Lucy is a college student. What school you go to?
I go
You
to
don't have to say, never
AMDA.
mind. You don't gotta say if you don't want to. Lucy, LA, 22, Capricorn, no kids. Currently in school. What kind of man you looking for?
Um, um, just a person with a good personality, you know.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any deal breakers?
It's like, this is the thing, right? I don't understand it. I get it, right? You're Kendra. I guess you're being filmed. You feel nervous. I guess I get that. But then why even want to do this? It's like you're like a deer in headlights, right? Makes you really less appealing, not really attractive. Okay.
People who just aren't nice, I guess.
People who aren't nice.
Yeah. Like, just sarcastic or mean.
Okay. Does he have to look a certain way?
Um, yeah. I'm tall. I'm 5'7", so he can be taller than me. I like 6 feet.
I wish this is the for my short brothers. I wish women have that same mindset. She says 5'7" is tall. Well, I wish more women would think like that, because women do not even say 5'10" is tall, right? Women automatically, a good amount of women automatically think 6 foot is tall, right? That's the bare minimum for tall.
Above.
Okay. Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
He does not.
Does not. Okay.
Well, actually, yeah. Sorry. Maybe like a 90K, I guess.
Okay, at 22, you gotta make 90K?
Yeah.
Is that how much you make?
No.
Why does he have to make 90K then?
That's a good question. I just threw out a random number. I guess ideally you want a guy to really take care of you, so that's why I said 90K. But he can.
But you don't even have a job.
I don't even have a job. You're right. All right, never mind. Sorry.
What's wrong with dating a man that's in the same situation as you in school, getting to know him? He's not an option?
He's an option, I guess, because I never had a boyfriend before. So, I mean, I never met one in school. So I guess that's why I never thought about meeting someone in school.
Here's the problem. You are a perfect example of you letting the internet get into your brain. Girlfriend, you're 22 years old. You're a college student. There's nothing wrong with you dating.
This is the thing, right? Yes, she's a college student. You have men all around you on your same social economic level. Okay? Same everything, right? They are evened. Okay? There's no one having, I don't know, more power or whatever over you. Why can't you find a man there? Obviously, it seems like she wants to date. And yet, why can't you find a man in your college? Maybe it's something about her, okay? You gotta say, right? It's like college usually should be, for women, college should be an easy thing to do, right? You could find a man easy. Unless you just got the aura where you like a, you know, a bitch aura where you try to you shoot all men around you, okay? That you're just like a no-go zone. So this is the thing where, okay, you're in college and you can't find a man that you want. You can't find a man that wants to date that you want to date.
A college guy, a guy that you might meet in class. That would be your best bet. Now you can date an older man that does make that amount of money, but at 22 years old, that doesn't have to be a requirement. You're so young, you're so pretty. I think that meeting a man in college would be excellent.
I hope so. Maybe one day, come in a couple months. That'd be nice. I wouldn't mind that.
I mean, I know that you hear this every day. We hear 90, we hear 100K literally every day. But I think we have to start just thinking about our own reality, right? And now, obviously, if there's 100K men trying to date you, then that makes sense, girlfriend, because every time you go around, there's a man that's 100K that's trying to date you. That would make sense. But you tell me, are there 100K men that's trying to date you right
now? No. Well, yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking at the comments. She's starstruck. Why does she look young, dumb? Where's her mommy? Sorry, I just got a little distracted. What was
well,
the
cousins are gonna cousin, so I'm gonna let you know in advance. The cousin's gonna cousin in the comment section, so you got to be prepared for that when you come on my show, and that's the truth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, I'm really thank you for saying I'm pretty. That's like you're gorgeous. Oh my gosh.
Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Don't be nervous. Okay. But yes, Lucy, I think you have a lot of great qualities. You're 22. You're in school. What are you going to school for?
Performing arts.
Performing arts. Women choose like such useless majors. I can see why you want a man that makes a 90K. Performing arts, you don't. I mean, like, this is the thing what women do. Like, they go to college hoping to get into the entertainment industry, like, you know, one of the arts or music or acting or whatever degrees. Absolutely idiotic. I can see why she wants a man that makes 100K, because there's a high likelihood that her degree will be useless.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay, 1 second. Can you kind of see me a little bit?
Hello? Yes, we can see you. Yes. Okay, we can see you. All right. You look good, girl. All right, so you never said you never had a relationship?
Yes.
Okay. Jose, I want to respond to, I'm going to start calling out the names. I want to, because I want to respond to this. So I'm about to scroll up to see, because I want to respond to it, but I want to give the name. Someone said, Kendra trying to put struggle love. Kiss my ass. Like, kiss my entire ass for anybody that feels that way. Do you guys even talk to married people? Do y'all? Or do y'all just live in La La, fairy tale, Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, Disney World bullshit all day long? If you talk to most married people, then you would know a lot of them either come up together or the ones, I don't even know if you guys even know a person that has this fairy tale vision of marriage. that a lot of you guys have because
This is the thing, right? Women don't understand what they're asking for. I've said it before. Kendra's. These are the points where I do like Kendra, right? Where she's trying to wake people up. Fine, you're not gonna build with a man. You want a man that's already built. Cool. Whatever, that's what you want. What type of man do you think that is? Oh, would you be fine with him controlling you? No, I don't know. He better not control me, right? I know I'm a strong, independent woman. Okay, then be independent. Be by yourself. You do not get it, right? If you want a man that's already built, he went through the trenches by himself, right? Built himself to be a CEO or whatever, okay? Why would he kiss your ass? This man has created his life himself, by himself, and you just entered into it. So really, you will be on his program, not the other way around. That's not how it works. Okay? He has no loyalty towards you. And he shouldn't. He shouldn't have any loyalty towards you because you weren't there when he was struggling. You were there when he's up. So really, well, you want to benefit when he's up. So really, you got to follow his rules now that he's up. It's like women, it's like literally women, like these women, these modern day women are asking for builder men, right? Men that they can, like how the life of a man they want, the amount of money, the personality traits, right? Pushing it all into like a bear, like a man. That does not work like that.
I don't even think you guys know a person that's dealing with it. But if you did, then you would know that a woman that's having this fairy tale marriage that you guys are thinking of, she's probably not as happy as you guys may think. And I think to say struggle love, I'm not pushing struggle love. I mean, Lucy, I'm going to be honest. Lucy ain't got no damn job, people. I can see if Lucy had $10 million in the bank. And then I said, girl, date a man that makes nothing. Lucy ain't even got a job right now. No diss to you, Lucy, because you're a college student and you should be a college student. And you are exactly where you should be in life. But to say you should think about the men that are in your college school and date them, that's the best advice. I don't think that's telling me, I'm not trying to tell you to create struggle love because you might date a classmate who is like you, not working, but when he graduates, has a whole damn job that's making a lot of money. So no, that was an example of telling a black woman to accept struggle love. Y'all get on my damn nerves. Back to you, Lucy. All right, we already got to it. Your relationship. When was the last time you was intimate with someone?
Oh, I never was.
Oh, okay. Sure. Are you waiting for marriage?
Not really. I just never was for some reason.
Okay, you just never was. Okay. Are you waiting for a relationship?
Sure, but I would actually like to wait till marriage. So.
Okay. Fair enough. What are 3 flaws you have to work on, Lucy?
Maybe sometimes like just I don't have a lot of flaws. I guess work on being like I guess I'm a little shy and then sometimes I'm a little awkward and I don't know.
She seems like a nice lady, right? Might have a hard time, okay? It's great that she wants to hold some value for her body, right? Hold it to marriage. It is hard that she's 22, right? In college, don't have any prospect. Because, usually like that, things like that, right? Or is it like you need to build a connection, right? It's hard, right? I think she fits with another maybe socially awkward guy, okay? A nice kid, a nice other kid, right? Nice little guy. He's probably socially awkward, but he's a good guy. Would be fine with waiting for marriage, okay? be in a relationship, try to build that connection, build a life together. I think that's better for her. You know, but you know, if socially awkward guys are not text, and that's hard too, right? To get a socially awkward guy because he's socially awkward. He's not gonna necessarily just charm you or get up, trying to get with you. So those are hard. Um, because yes, I think she fits with those with shy men that are not well experienced, definitely. Okay, so but it's not easy to get with those men because again, women expect men to go up to them. So if that doesn't happen, well, what does that say? I don't know. She might have to do something, but she's socially awkward and shy herself. So that might be hard.
Uh, I don't even know. I'm sure there's a third one. I just can't remember.
Okay. And why do you think a man would be lucky to be with you, Lucy?
Um, because I'll be nice.
You would be nice?
I'll be nice, and I know how to cook, and yeah.
Listen, Lucy, I think you're adorable. I think you're on the right track. You're 22 years old, you're in college, you have no kids, you're focusing on your education and bettering your life. I think that's all amazing. Get to know the men in your college, get to know the men that are in your school, and you know, do not have sex with everybody. I love that you're not out here just sleeping with any man. I do think you should hold on to that as long as you can, girlfriend, at least until a committed relationship. Don't just give it out just to be giving it out, okay? If you could wait till marriage, God bless you. But get to know the men in your school so you can learn what you like and what you don't like. And I pray
Okay,
that you can meet a guy that you can actually create a life with.
that'd be great one day.
Okay. All right, how can the guy reach out to you, Lucy?
I think Kendra did great advice. I would I would said, here's my personal advice, right? Maybe look at the men that are not well experienced, the men that aren't, your typical, you know, Chad and Tyrone, like the men that are just as socially awkward as you, right? Shy, um, because those men may, okay, again, there are bad men in those categories as well, but those men may not be so pushy, may be more inclined to wait or take it slow. That's something I would say. Just try the men that are introverts, things like that. But yeah, I don't know why it's longer. Oh, okay, Kendra's gonna say a little bit more.
A while back. My gift, I think, is some people's curse. My gift is the internet. You guys are watching me on YouTube. I have a 20-year media career. Some people never knew.
Yeah, that's whatever. Yeah. Yeah, she's sweet. I think the whole 90K is it's crazy, but on the flip side, it's like getting such a useless degree. I don't know. I don't know what that's gonna do for her. So I can see why she wants a man that would take care of her with her useless degree. But yeah, I agree with Kendra. Get him. You can find a man who's within your own, social, uh, bracket, right? Same place in life and stuff like that. Unless you want an older man, But yeah, it was interesting. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let's check out that comment section. Yeah. Let's try one more. Or you know what? I think that's it for tonight. I did 3. I think that's good, right? Yeah. I think that's good for tonight. Hope you guys will check out my other videos or check out my main channel. Like I said, link in the description down below. Hope you guys like it. I'm using this channel as my live reactions to whatever. So then I could just, chop them up and upload them onto my main channel. So, yeah, hope you guys like it.